All right, so how can we use our 24-inch pocket chainsaw that we include in our MF1A fire kit that's coming soon to gather kindling or tinder? So tinder is typically your smaller, finer stuff to catch a spark and create a fire. Your kindling is your bigger stuff such as this, and smaller logs, size of your finger, maybe up to about 1 foot. That's really used to catch a spark, stay in flame, and then actually burn the larger logs, which is considered your fuel. So a lot of this flashy grass here you see to my right, it's pretty easy just to pull out, but hypothetically, if you were injured or you're with your kids or you had some issues with your hands, really cold out, utilizing this saw could be beneficial in helping getting this stuff out of the ground. I'll show you that in a minute. Definitely for this thicker stuff, it's not that much thicker really, honestly, but it is, it's a little bit harder to pull out of the ground. Roots are set into the soil a little bit deeper. Once again, if you're cold, hand injuries, hard to pull this stuff out, having something to help procure or to gather kindling and tinder and fuel could save your life. So the way we'll train this is you've got your 33 cutting links right here. So every every single link is a cutting link. So you've got a raker and a carbide cutting tip and 2 orange handles. We go with orange because it's a lot more visible if you drop this thing out in the open. So gathering up some of these reeds here, some of these grasses, once again, like I said, it's easy to pull out, but we're gonna take and ensure that the cutting portion is against the grass. Loop that over. My kids, usually when I have them use this, they are wearing gloves when they are using this. Grab the handles, the cutting portions of the blade are against the grass, and now all I have to do is just pull once or twice, and that material is going to come out of the ground and or start to cut through it. Like I said, this stuff's pretty easy to pull out of the ground. Now, if we have some of the thicker stuff that's a little bit harder to pull out of the ground, once again, take that orange handle, loop it around the grasses you're going to cut, ensure that the cutting portion of this pocket chainsaw are against the fuel you're trying to cut out. Loop your hand through both of these loops here, hold it, and pull through, and now you've got some of this. You can move along the riverbed, move along wherever you are, and gather a lot of this tinder and kindling to help sustain, catch a flame, catch a spark, create fire, and also create a bed of insulation when treating for shock.